So for all you retro Madden gaming fans out there, we're starting a new series. It's the Madden Challenge series. First up, we're going to turn Mike Furrey into a star. Now, I figured the easiest way to do this would be to put him on the Patriots catching passes from Tom Brady, and it's Madden 05, so Bill Belichick's still there. Now, to get Mike, all we had to give up was David Patton. We also got a 5th and 7th round pick in return. Now, training camp drill started off well enough, but then all of a sudden, Mike Furrey got a little case of the dropsies, and that carried over to every drill. Luckily for us, we got just enough points to get an upgrade in catching for Mike Furrey. He scored 325 in the All-Madden portion of the drill. He's celebrating. I don't know why you're celebrating, Mike. All those points obviously went to catching. Now, preseason started off with a bang. Mike caught 2 touchdowns, one from Tom Brady, one from Rohan Davey, 3 for 44 and 2 touchdowns. I think, okay, this is going to work. Boy, was I wrong. Mike followed that performance up with a 3 for 33 performance against the Bengals and a 6 for 72 performance against the Panthers, ending the preseason 1 for 8 against the Jaguars. Mike progressed 0. I was crushed. Let's jump into the regular season, though. We started off against the Colts. We lost, but this isn't about wins and losses. This is about Mike Furrey. And unfortunately, Mike Furrey only had 2 catches for 5 yards, no touchdown. Game 2 was a 30-13 victory over the Cardinals. Mike Furrey had 5 catches for 64 yards. After a bye week, Mike Furrey goes 2 for 6 in a big win over the Bills. He follows up that stinker going 1 for 6 against the Dolphins. We lose by 5. But all hope is not lost. Mike Furrey goes up 4 in overall, 10 in awareness, and 2 in catching. Progression in week 5 looking good. And then we lose 4 games in a row. Mike Furrey goes 3 for 10, 3 for 25, finally has a good game, 8 for 82 against the Steelers, and then a 5 for 50 performance against the Rams. We win by 1 against the Buffalo Bills, but Mike Furrey only goes 3 for 10. Mike only goes 1 for 6 in a victory over the Chiefs, and guess what? Still no touchdowns on the season. Rohan Davey's progressing, but guess what? After week 11, Mike Furrey goes up nada, nothing. And things go from bad to worse as Mike Furrey records not a single stat in a 30-7 loss to the Ravens. We do beat the original Ravens by 7, and he goes 3 for 29. In what would end up our last win of the season, Mike Furrey goes 7 for 80 in a win over the Bengals. Back-to-back losses to division rivals yields a 4 for 48 performance and a 2 for 6 performance. Finally, we end the season 6-10 after a 18-15 overtime loss to the 49ers. Mike Furrey ends the season on 2 catches for 20 yards. And a well-deserved no progression. Also, the Colts win the Super Bowl. Damn it. So Mike finishes the season with 51 receptions. That's an increase of 31. 447 yards. That's an increase of 258 yards. And no touchdowns. Yeah. That's a kick in the balls, huh? So if I destroy the Patriots dynasty before it could start, is Mike Furrey destined for a life of mediocrity? Like and follow for more. Part 2 coming soon.